What is going on, yer? I don't know about y'all, but I miss y'all motherfuckers. So we are back. Listen, the car was down. Nothing too serious. As you can see, the turbos was out. They didn't blow. I'll just be honest, they didn't blow. We got the replaced. Let's get a round of applause. We got the replaced, boys. We got the replaced. Let's just say we gotta go fast. But today we're gonna be talking about what it's been like 6 months, pros and cons. Mainly just pros, I'm gonna be honest, a little bit biased. Only for the simple fact of your boy loves the car. I haven't had no issues. I take care of it. It takes care of me. So yeah, 6 months, pros and cons, what it's been like. I'm gonna be shouting out all the people that have, helped out with the build. And yeah, that's really it. When we talking about what it's been like 6 months being tuned by Ghost Racebox and owning a Q60. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, so let's starting off first. First things first, what I really want to do starting off the video is to make sure I give my shout out and my love to the people that have helped with this build. If it's either information, a simple talk, just anything really, I just want to give them a big shout out. So we're gonna start off with Boost in Motion. Boost in Motion for the DIYs and all that shit, even for just simple motion, even for just simple information. If you guys don't know as well, this is my second Q. The reason why this Q looks like this in 6 months is because this is the second one, all right? First one got flooded. We did not crash it. It got flooded. So that's really it. New York fucking sucks. I thought I was a submarine. Apparently, this shit don't got swim mode, so it ain't swimming like me. But yeah, so shout out to Boost in Motion. With the first car, he helped out a ton when it came down to his videos, DIY installs, and down to what parts to run. Because back in 2021, when I first had gotten my other Q, there was no information anywhere, like real information about how to go fast reliably and what happens when you're going fast, like problems, etc., besides Boost in Motion. So shout out to him. He definitely was a huge help in the beginning of me entering this platform. And yeah, now shout out to Boosted 6 Auto. They is what I'm running the intakes, as you can see, those front mount intakes. Shout out to them. They also helped out with the getting me a FX200 super fucking quick when I had needed it for the new turbos. So that was super clutch, so shout out to them. We got Boosted 6, and shout out to my cousin Twin Zilla. He already knows I love you, bro. Without him, I don't even think I would be here today. He's helped out tremendously beyond the bill, so much love to you. So I gotta say. Shout out to as well as Silver Bullet, fastest Q50 in New York City right now. Shout out to him because he's actually was somebody who didn't gatekeep information when it comes down to hooking, which is something that is a problem, when you're going fast or you're trying to go fast. So shout out to him. And yeah, so we got Boosted 6, we got Boost, we got Twin, we talked about Silver. Other than that, Zilla Full Boost, you guys know about him. I actually watched a lot of his videos, and I will say there was probably 2 of his videos when it came down to DIYs that have saved my ass. So shout out to him. He definitely be knowing what he's doing. Another car enthusiast who's literally going through exactly what I am with that motor, so we're having fun. He's doing his own thing with his Nissan Z, this Q here, my baby girl. One thing I do love of that, just shout out everybody that I shouted out besides Twin Zilla, my cousin, is in the VR30 platform, but they don't own Q60. So it's like, I'm a nice odd one out to, put on for the Q60s. So that's what I'm hoping I could do. Other than that, yeah, let's get into talking about what it's been like being tuned. So when I had first gotten tuned with Go Racebox, with the remote vision process, is fucking easy as hell. They make it dumb easy. It's made for dummies. They give you a video and everything on how to set shit up. That's all I gotta say. It was super easy. Car hit 470 wheel. Never dynoed, but listen, in Mexico, we have taken this car against cars that are faster, and from what we've seen, this car is definitely was 470 plus wheel on its old setup, which is fucking crazy because we're on 93 at that time stock fuel system, so that was fucking amazing. Definitely had to have been a big influence due to the 3-inch intakes and my custom exhaust done by Chi 3 Built. Shout out to him. That's also one person I almost forgot to shout out, Chi 3 Built. Without him, this build wouldn't be here, because anytime it comes to a major install or anything fuel related, anything like that, he's there and he's taking care of the car first time. But yeah, shout out to him. That's really the last person I think I'm missing. If I'm missing anybody else, I'll shout him out in the video. Yeah, so the tuning process was hella easy with Go Racebox. I hit 470, as I said. We were over boosting a little bit due to my request. That's one thing I love about Go Racebox. They will always keep your car healthy and in a safe form and conservative in a sense, to make sure your car is not ever overdoing itself. But if you do ever, be like, let's turn that shit up a little past it. They tell you at your own risk, and you're allowed to do so. And they still did it safely, so I was more than happy with that. I feel like the only time people really come into problems with this platform, the biggest con with this platform is come down to maintenance. And it's not really a con, but if you miss any type of maintenance on this car, it usually tends to be catastrophic. Usual engine failures are due to lack of oil in the engine, which not checking your engine oil, not changing oil fast enough, and simple shit like that. A lot of people don't realize these cars are luxury cars. They weren't meant to go fast, but they can go fast. But just like with everything that comes to going fast, you got to take care of it. So as long as you take care of this car, you treat your car the way you treat yourself, it's gonna treat you right. That's all I gotta say. That's definitely been amazing. Now let's talk about the new fuel system. Let's talk about why the car was down for a month and a half. We had got the fuel system done, turbo swapped, and I ain't gonna lie, it was way more smoother than I had thought. Way more smoother than I thought. I thought the car was gonna be on risk of blowing up. I thought it wasn't gonna run. Crazy shit. I made 100-mile-hour, I said 100, I was about to say hour drive. 100-mile drive, like total, 100-mile drive, back from my mechanic all the way home on a base map. Nothing went wrong, car was fine. Car took no damage, thank the Lord. No check engine lights. Alex, from just a simple fucking base map, did his thing. Only problem I had was my high pressure fuel pump was leaking due to my own fault of not tightening shit down properly. Other than that, ever since we got that fixed, car has been fucking immaculate. We are pretty much getting ready to start going on E, which is, I'm gonna be starting vlogging for you guys when shit starts getting serious. Car right now is at 500 wheel, mid boost. It's chilling, we're on 93. Right now we're getting all the kinks out with fueling because like I said, fuel systems was redone. Injectors I'm running DW1700s. If all my people know, DW1700s aren't the best injectors, but they're not the worst. So they're a little difficult to dial in. And that's about it. But other than that, the process has been fucking immaculate. It's been pretty smooth. Everything's been going well. I've been loving the way the car sounds now too. That's one thing. After the turbo replacement, this car sounds fucking insane. I'm gonna insert a clip right now of what it sounded like when I did a pull on the way here. Listen. Feeling amazing. So besides all that, I mean, the car's good. We're going to be vlogging the tuning process, so you guys will kind of be, going along with me, seeing what it's like on this journey that a lot of people don't really get to that I see nowhere on YouTube being documented besides Zilla Full Boost with his Z. And it'll be nice. Me personally, I know when I was starting into this platform and I was starting into things, I was hoping somebody would just vlog or just share the experiences of what it was like being in this platform or even going for high horsepower. Especially when it comes to my build, I feel like, I know for a fact this Q60 is one of the rarest builds due to the simple fact of what we've done performance-wise. This car is nowhere near OEM. Like, nowhere near OEM, down even to the fucking brake lines, to the security. Like, this car is nowhere near OEM, and I love it because it's my baby, and this car fucking sounds amazing. We've done a lot of stupid fun shit in this car, and she's been treating us right. Besides the con of it being maintenance, you have to watch. Oh, belt did snap on me due to my own failure of maintenance. I suggest that, guys, if you're tuned and you're on this platform, change your belt every 6 to 10,000 miles. 6, why? Because I've seen people blow them at 6. So I say 6 to 10,000. Every 6 to 10,000 miles, change your belt and make sure they get properly aligned when you do so, because if you don't align it, there's no point in changing it. It's going to pop right away. Make sure you do that. Take care of those things on this platform, and this platform will take care of you. Oil change, and if you're tuned, spark plugs, depending on how much power you're pushing, if you're on E, definitely, that's when you want to get new spark plugs. I took out my spark plugs after being on 93, and them shits were toasted. They were toasted, so we definitely need new plugs. We got spark plugs, oil, and that's really it. You take care of the car. Definitely don't beat on the car when you see it going past certain temps. So if anybody is a little new to the platform, they don't know what temps to, to stop beating on your car, which is wide open throttle. I would say once your car hits 120 charge air temp, I would chill out. Depending on where you live, I heard people say, 130 is fine, 140 up to is when you should let off. I say 120. I like to be safe and comfortable. I live, up north, so fucking it doesn't really get too hot. In the summertime, it sucks, but thank God it's only a certain amount of months. Definitely make sure once your charge air temp is 120, let off. I would say engine oil, depending on what oil you're on, I honestly let my shit go up to like 230. When I'm really pushing the car and I see charge air temps is okay, I will let it go up to 230. 220 is what, I feel like is when, 210 is when I feel like you should let off. What most people tell people is when, you should chill out. But I chill out at 230, and that's my own personal preference. Also, because I'm running 0W40, higher the number is usually the more like the property of like how liquid the oil is. I forgot how the lubricity. I don't know. Somebody in the comments is gonna correct me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The way the oil flows is gonna stay. Is not gonna be so thin at a higher temperature versus an oil like 5W30 versus 0W40. The 40 weight is gonna be better at a higher temperature. Simple as that. And yeah, I mean that's really it, guys, with the pros and cons of this fucking car. Yeah, there's not really much to it. We are gonna be, now that we're back with the car is running good. We got the fuel dialed in for the most part. It's not fully dialed in. The car is nowhere near fully dialed, but it is dialed enough for daily driving and called a daily driving map, which is amazing. So we are dialed enough for that. Now that we're gonna be just vlogging the tuning process of what it's like every time I gotta go do some logs for the tuner. How it's gonna be going, how much power we're gonna be gaining, type shit. You guys will be joining the journey with me. So for better or for worse, we're stuck together. And hopefully this process goes smooth. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in, hearing me rant a little bit about the pros and cons about the car. It was mainly just pros, honestly. And talking about maintenance and like common things that people run into and, things that I have had issues with. And that's really it. Just remember, guys, this car's a luxury car. All right, it's not it wasn't a sports car like a BMW was designed, like an M car. This is a luxury Japanese sports car, mainly luxury. So, consider that when you're, driving this car, being on it, or looking to purchase it. But that's about it. I've really covered everything. Let me show you the interior, actually. Let me close this damn hood. Let me show you the interior a little bit. Sneaker check. We got the custom headliner. We got the stars, diamond stitching. I gotta get new ones of these. This is a little rough. 26,000 miles. Oh, motherfucker. We're at 26,000 miles, guys. So, car's been going great. Hold on, let me turn this off now. There we go. Ugh. All right, but yeah, as you can see, this is the car. That's we trying to go fast. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, that's it for the video, boys. Much love to all y'all for tuning in. For better or for worse, hopefully this tuning process goes as planned, and we don't blow the motor up. That's really it. Yeah, we're out of here.